Hi, Wilo. How are you today, Wilo? How's everybody doing? What's the vibe? Thanks for sharing. I think I did too, right? No, I didn't. Hold on. Trying to see if I don't know. Before I used to be able to share my live and I can't anymore. It's weird. There you go, I did it. How you guys doing? How's everybody? I can't see anybody on the live yet. So if you don't say hi, I can't see you for some reason. It's not appearing. TikTok has been a bit off, yeah. Hi, White Witch. Hi, Gustavo. The vibe is positive. Awesome. Hi, Titho. Or Thomas, I should say, right? Titho. I'm not reading that properly. The vibe is high. Or are you saying hi? Or are you high? Hey, Tim. How's it been? How you been? How's it been? That's my vibe today. Was that Hey, Stacy. Hi, Cece. Hi, Love Lavender. Hi, Shawar. How are you? I hope your holidays were great. Mine were good. Calm. No problem. You're sick right now. Oh, no. Everybody's sick. Everybody I know is sick. I was sick last week, right? Remember that? Everybody's sick now. We're all on a high somehow. We're all high? Okay. Hi, Mark. How's it going? I just posted my first Stitch This video. And you know what's weird? It came in my meditation. Is it pretty bad, Tim? Are you like super sick, or is it corona? Or is it a flu? How are you feeling? Do you know anything regarding zodiac signs with positive vibes? Well, Quilinda, I am a different type of coach. I'm a shadow coach. And in my lives, which is not like the best thing, is what I do is I teach people how to manifest on positive and negative vibes. I teach people balance. I teach people to love yourself with the highs and the lows. So I'm going to tell you, actually, I want to talk today about that more specifically. I'm going to tell people more specifically about high vibration and low vibration, because I talk a lot about it. And I'm like, hey, you can manifest any type of way. You don't always, and there's no human being on earth that's always positive, high vibration, right? It doesn't exist in the world. And I'm going to tell you guys a few stories. So I am extremely authentic. Hey, James. So I'm very, very authentic, and I'm very real. I talk about really, really my highs and high vibration, how to heal your body, your life, everything about yourself, but also what vibration to love on, like all the different vibrations, all the different things. So it's not all positive. So and now I'm going to get this started, that if you're somebody that will completely, like, maybe I'll plant a seed today to understand, but if you don't want to hear about it, you don't have to. That's fine. Hi, Tanya. So, hi, gorgeous. Hi, everybody. Sorry if I'm missing some people. Hi, Pepsi. So, I'm going to tell you guys something. So in real life, for the last couple months, I've been comparing myself to people, but I'm fully aware that I'm doing it. I'm aware. So I'll look at somebody or I'll talk to someone and I go, man, they're doing really well. And then it makes me feel like I'm not doing, hey, mischievous. I always say that, mischievous. Sorry. Because I don't know why I say mischievous, and it's not mischievous, it's mischievous. Yes, Stacy, yin yang, you need both. But I'm going to tell you guys details today. Like a little bit of details before the meditation, okay? The thing is, I was kind of comparing here and there, and I was talking to a few people that felt the same, like in their job, towards other people on social media. The people I was comparing myself to, I found out were doing really bad emotionally. Like, not well. But they weren't telling anybody. So there was like 3 specific people that I kept comparing myself to. And those 3 people were not positive and doing fucking fantastic. And here I am thinking, and I realized that if you compare yourself, little fluffs flying around, if you're comparing yourself to someone and you are convinced, because you're friends with them even, you're friends, and you're convinced that these people are doing really well because that's what they're telling you, they're not. The reason they're not telling you, my first instinct was like, wow, that's fake. My first instinct, that was judgment on my part, okay? I thought, that's really fake. Why are they being fake? They're being fake on social media. They're being fake to me, to everybody. Everything's great. My life, everything was so good. Facade, right? It's like fake. And I realized it's not fake. It's insecure. Because behind not wanting to be real, positive and negative. And I have a lot of friends with very big platforms, okay? I have a friend that is like in the millions, okay? She has like in the millions followers and everything, but we keep our work kind of separate because we do different things. She's in the millions and things are not going well emotionally. And when I spoke to her, I was like, what? And she just broke down. And here I am comparing myself saying, wow, she's doing so well. She's on another level. Like I kept thinking about what's going on. Like things are not moving for me. I'm actually in a good place emotionally, but I felt stuck, right? It's fake, but it's not that it's fake. It's an insecurity. And I realize, you know why it's an insecurity? Because they care so much what other people are going to say when they're like negative. If they're sick. Okay? Everybody I know has COVID. Everybody. Okay, my boyfriend's like, I didn't get to have COVID. I said it today. I'm like, everybody I know. I'm like, okay, most people I know have COVID, but people can't say that online and they can't tell people. And then, because it makes it look bad, people are arguing with their partners, but they can't say that. They don't want to say that to anybody. People are struggling. And these are like the Tony Robbins people. And then I thought about Tony Robbins. I thought about all that. I go, it's not that. Is that why can some people only share their good and cannot share the bad? And it's not because they're fake. It's not fake. It's because they can't. Because they are so scared to get backlash from people. Like, imagine if you start sharing your vulnerabilities. And if you're on social media and you start sharing your vulnerabilities on social media, you're already feeling weak and vulnerable. Vulnerable is like sad, low, down, and you're feeling like sick emotionally, and then all of a sudden you post that on social media or you tell that to your friends, you're opening yourself up to be vulnerable. And some people can't handle it. And I took away all my judgment of fake people. because I would get upset. I was getting triggered because I had a very, very close friend of mine do this. And I'm like, why are you not, you have a big following and this is misleading. I would get upset. I would get triggered. And I said, this is very misleading because you're posting that you have this perfect life and everybody's like, oh my God. And they're sending her money and they're doing all this stuff. And I'm like, that's not real. It's not your reality. I know you. It's not your reality. You're breaking down behind the scenes. Why don't you share that? And she can't. She can't. And I went, it's not because she's fake. It's because she has an insecurity within her that she cannot, and it's not just her. There's like a lot of people that I've been talking to this week. Quite a bit of people that I've been talking to. I remember what you said about being okay to be sick. I showed myself a lot of love today. That's awesome, Tim. That's the goal. And it's okay to be sick. That's the video I posted today, actually, because I know so many people that are sick. And then I talked to 2 people this week that are so sick with COVID, like extreme, like all the symptoms. And they're so ashamed and angry because they're like, we're doing Joe Dispenza. We're working on healing ourselves. We shouldn't get sick. And I'm like, that's bullshit. You are trying to be like 10th dimension. You're a human being living a human experience. It looks like you're having a beautiful day. I actually had a hard day, but thank you. But that's the good part. The good part is that I had a pretty, like my body kind of crashed today. I had a headache that was going in my eyes. I think it was because I did a lot of lives this week with the ring lights, and I was editing a lot of videos, so I was on screen a lot. It's bullshit. We're human, exactly. And there is somebody specific that I unfollowed. I unfollowed a very big influencer that I unfollowed because I found out that really big influencer is very sick and is not telling the truth to anybody. Because I don't know why. And I'm like, it's okay to not be vulnerable and not be able to post, but it's deceiving. And guess what? Everybody gets sick. Emotionally, physically, it doesn't matter if you're Sadhguru, like meditating in the mountains. You get sick. And then I was getting triggered, and at first I got triggered, so I unfollowed, and I noticed myself getting triggered. I go, wait, hold on, why am I getting triggered? And I don't like judging. We all judge. Human beings judge. Nobody doesn't. We're quick to, everybody does, okay? So the first thing I was like, I don't want to judge. I'm aware that I'm judging. How can I stop my judgment? And I tried to go deeper and say, why wouldn't they? And I realized the conversation that I had specifically with one person was, I can't show anybody that side. I'm going to lose clients. I'm going to lose followers. And I was like, oh. And then she's like, I admire you, what you're doing about talking about everything. I admire that, but I can't do that. I don't have the strength. And I was like, oh shit. So it's not about being fake. It's just that they can't. And then I grew compassion. And that's the difference between judging a person and assuming, and then all of a sudden, instead of getting angry and triggered by the people that are not posting about their sickness and high vibration and blah, blah, blah. And, you got to be positive. High vibration is what's going to get you better, and high vibration. And then meanwhile, they turn off the phone and like super, you know what I mean? Like me, I'm sick. I come on my live and I'm like, guys, I put on makeup. This is fake. I'm telling you guys today, I had a headache. I meditate every day. Hours. And now I meditated 3 hours today. 3 hours, and it's not even like my nighttime. I did 3 hours because and it hurt. Oh my God, did it hurt. If you ever tried to meditate when you're in pain, it's almost like it's worse. I'm drinking a lot of water today. Like, it's insane. I'm drinking gallons and gallons. And I know why. I have a headache and all that. But I was like, I had to find my core group that accepts me like I am. But isn't that nice? Isn't that nice that we can just come here and just say, hey, can you describe the headache? Yeah, I know it was a headache with my eyes, because I was on a screen the day before for hours. And my boyfriend was laughing at me. He's like, Tanya, what are you doing? I was like, I'm working on my workshop, guys. Okay, so I have quite a few workshops. I have trigger healing workshops. I have shadow work workshops that are coming out on my website. I'm so excited that I'm like, I'm working until like 1 o'clock in the morning. It's just, and I do everything on the website. I have somebody that helps me, like 2 people that help me with the website, but it's so intense. I meditate physical therapy because I had shoulder injury. It is intense, super intense. They're afraid that their vulnerability will be used against them. Exactly, Gina. The thing is, if you don't have, hey, Fabulous Glam, if you don't have a core strength, like strong in you that you can take people's shit, then you're not going to post about your vulnerabilities. I love how I've been thinking about getting back to the way I used to share on social, and you're talking about this today. That's it. Like, we think that we have to share this. Okay, so I'm going to explain to you guys about vibration and what you can do in different vibrations. Do you guys, that I can tell you guys of what I've done. So, high vibration, being in high vibration, you can be in high vibration in your daily life. And I'm telling you, I'm about to change your life today. So maybe I'll upload this live to YouTube, because this is very big information that if you're don't know how to like heal your body and rewire your mind and your thoughts and connect. Some people can connect with spiritual beings. And I'm going to explain to you, my friend, I have a friend that's zero spirituality. She's like, what are those rocks? I'm like, they're crystals. What do you mean rocks? Like, we have been friends since we were 3 years old. Like, where she has zero concept. She's like, what cosmos of the universe? And it cracks me up. And I laugh. And she goes, what is these people talking about downloads? What is the download? What are you downloading? So I'm going to explain everything of how people get downloads. Everybody can get downloads. By the way, that's another side thing. If you're following influencers that are like, I got a download and this is what you're meant to hear today, or I'm meant to say, the downloads are for us. If I have a download, it's for me. If you have everybody can download information in our mind. And it's for us. Now, I can say something that will resonate with you guys. But if you follow an influencer that's like, I'm downloading and this is the information for the collective, for everybody, I'm like, dude, you need to learn about self-projection and shadow work. Because there's a lot of people that are saying that online. They're saying that their downloads are for everybody. Every download is for you guys. Everybody can do this, by the way. Every single one of you guys can get this crazy information that you're like, where the fuck did that come from? Because I never had it, and I all of a sudden got it. If you avoid conflict to keep the peace, you'll start a war within yourself. That's deep. I'm going to pause on that one. What did CC say that everybody's laughing? Hold on, I missed the comment. What did she say? I can't even find her comment. How come I don't see CC's comment? Everybody's laughing. I don't know what happened. I missed the joke. Okay, side note. What was I going to say about James? Oh, I didn't even see that. I didn't see the comment. Okay, so here is the vibration stuff, okay? And then if you have any questions after I explain what you can do and how you can download and all that stuff, you can do that. Many times they post things that they themselves are struggling with right now. Gina, that's fantastic. That's what I like. I like people like, listen, I'm struggling with something. I'm going to share it with you guys. That to me is authentic, right? So, high vibration, I'll talk about meditation and regular life. So there's high vibration through meditation. That's like taking drugs. DMT, ayahuasca, like when you get to a high vibration through meditation, what you're going to feel is almost an outer body experience. Okay, so you're going to feel like tingling all over your body. You're going to see, I'm sure a lot of you have seen this, you see like all different colors, almost like a mandala, like different colors and shapes and swirls of like purples and blues. And you get into this trance-like state. And then sometimes you feel really good, like this. So that's a very high vibration. I said I had a close friend bully me because I would share everything, and I stopped. And Cece said, bye, Felicia. Okay. I missed that one. Fractal rainbows, exactly, okay? So fractal rainbows. So people see, so if you're not familiar with fractals, Google it. It's beautiful, and you could see that in your meditation. And then some people almost go to the astral projection, meaning their soul stays connected, but they can travel in their soul. This is very possible. Okay, I'm a regular person and I've done it many times. So anybody can do this, okay? So it takes a while. It's not like overnight, hey, I'm astral projecting, but you can reach high vibration through meditation, right? So when you're on that high vibration, the energy, you're no longer kind of your body. You'll notice, and if anybody doesn't understand this, I always forget the word, and in French it's called dans la lune. I think Mark is the one who always reminds me. When you're like in space, you know, like your eyes are like, what is that called? When you're, anybody speak French? Not in the moon. It's a different expression. Like when you're not dazed, damn it, daydreaming. Thank you, Wilo. So you know how we daydream? When you're daydreaming, you are not aware of your physical body. When you're kind of like, and you're just like, wow. Yeah, so I'm going to talk about the two different ones. First, I'm talking about the meditation high vibration, and then I'm going to talk about the other one, okay? So what happens is you, when you're meditating, it's the same as if you're daydreaming, but you're doing it on purpose. So daydreaming is meditation. So if ever you find yourself like in the middle of the day and you're just like going off into space and you're daydreaming, that's meditation. Your body is trying to meditate and disconnect your consciousness with your body. So if you're in a high vibrational state, you'll notice that when you're in the meditation, you're going to see all these colors. You're going to feel a sense of release of your body. What happens then, you're now connected to energy. Your consciousness is just connected to energy. And that's when the healing happens. So if you are working on healing your body, okay, every day, like, so the reason I'm telling you guys this, I'm not just talking out of my ass. Okay. The reason I'm telling you this is I did this for 1 year solid. I was doing 1 hour in the morning and 1 hour at night, and I continued because it made me feel good. But the reason I did it, it's kind of like I was going through a lot of trauma with my body. Like I had chronic kidney failure. I had a kidney disease, endometriosis and the doctors told me I can't get surgery. It was so bad. The pain in my body every day was so bad that I'm like, I can't do this anymore. So instead of getting treatment 2 hours a day at the hospital, I was doing my own treatment. And I'm not against doctors at all, nothing like that. I'll never say that I'm against doctors because they saved my life. But I thought, hey, they told me that my disease can come back in my new kidney. I don't want that to happen. So I want to work on healing. So I would do every morning and every night high vibrational frequency meditation. So if you have back pain, jaw, you clench your jaw. If you have headaches, if you have any sorts of things, what you're doing is disconnecting your body from your soul. Not disconnecting. I don't know the word I'm looking for, but you're kind of releasing the attachment of your consciousness and your body. And you do it when you're daydreaming, and you do it consciously for I was doing 2 hours a day minimum. Disassociating, yeah, kind of like just feeling this release. And now all of a sudden you're letting the energy of the world, and I don't have anything right now to show you that. Oh, actually I do. Oh, no, I don't. Sorry, misunderstanding. So you're just like disassociate. So the more you meditate, you'll notice it'll just happen naturally while you're sitting. You're going to feel. Now, this is through meditation, but I'm going to show you guys how to get through high vibration and healing without meditation. Okay? Just doing it consciously. So I was doing that every day, and I just let the energy of the universe help heal the cells of my body. So when I was sick and I had a cold, or when I was in the hospital and I cracked my rib, I broke my rib, I did meditations in the hospital. I had my earphones on I was there for 3 days in the hospital, and for 3 days, I just kept doing the frequencies and meditating, constant meditation. After 1 year of doing this every day, and I did not give up. I said, I don't care if this takes 10 years. I am not giving this up. And I did it every day through meditation. And my kidneys, the doctors are floored of how my kidneys are doing. And I completely got rid of my endometriosis without surgery. Zero surgery, zero medication, gone. And then my doctor's like, what? And there's no explanation. So that frequency of healing, okay, that has to be high. The frequency of healing has to be a very high frequency. But wait, though, there's also low frequencies to healing too. Okay? So, but this is different. So this one is giving up, surrendering your consciousness. I love what Joe Dispenza says. He said it today and I kept repeating it. Surrender your consciousness to what did he say, man? I kept forgetting the words. I forgot. Anyway, it's just, I repeated it like 10 times today. I'm like, surrender my consciousness to a something love, not to a higher love. I forgot what he was saying. Anyway, and I was really getting into it this morning, and I noticed that my headache through my meditations today was going like as if while I was meditating, I was in pain, by the way. When you're meditating on a high frequency, it's not like I'm on a high frequency of bliss. You're actually like in pain. So if you have a backache and you meditate, it's hyper focused on the pain in the back. So you're like, oh my God. So my head today was like, the key is to pass it. Like, it's hard to explain. And Joe Dispenza says it all the time. The key is to not be the body. So you pass that. You have to pass the pain. Keep going. And all of a sudden, you'll feel this release of like, or your pain just, and all of a sudden, so I'm just going to let you know, this is really funny, this story that happened this morning. I do it every day. I've been doing it for years, okay? So today I just did it, and I just felt like, and I was seeing like mountains, and I don't know if I was astral traveling. I don't know what I was doing. I was just, transcending, exactly. And then my body went like this, like my whole body in my bed, just. And I went, and it was my cat. I thought I was like, oh my God, it's an alien. I started laughing hysterically. It was my cat came on the bed where I was sitting and meditating. But for some reason, I thought it was something else. I was like, because I was so like, I just just let go. And it was really funny. And I looked at my cat's looking at me like, what's wrong? What did I do? Yeah, I was like, oh no, CE5. Anyway, so by the way, for those who are interested in the CE5 extraterrestrial whatever, Dr. Stephen Greer says that it's high vibration to reach angelic forms, to reach extra dimensional beings, extraterrestrial beings. It's high vibration. So high vibration is energy. And you'll notice it, that you get into this energetic field. But you can also get it on low. That's why some people that are just like regular people see things. And they're not even spiritual. And they're just going about their day and they have these apparitions and things. Okay. So I'm going to go back on the high vibration, how to get a high vibration if you don't meditate. So if you're not in a meditative state during the day, you can still reach high vibration. High vibration is through laughter. If you're laughing, like think of the movie Monsters, Inc. You know how it powers? How it powers up the thing. So Monsters, Inc., the same thing. High vibration, you reach laughter through, what's it called? Dancing. Like if you're dancing. If you are just dancing to your favorite song. And you know when you're driving, this happens to me a lot. And then I get a song and I put it loud and all the hairs on my, and I feel like every time that happens to me, I think about what I want to manifest right away. I'm like, I don't say I wish. I don't make a wish. I actually am driving and I picture myself where I want to be in like 10 years, really fast, super quick. And that high vibrational state is kind of like putting it out there. But that doesn't last forever, okay? The high vibration. You cannot be laughing and singing and dancing all day. Another high vibration is arts and crafts or something that you are passionate. High vibration could be playing sports. I'm not a super sports person, but let's say my daughter, my boyfriend, they're super into sports. If they're playing sports, watching sports, they get, like if you're getting angry watching sports, that's not high vibration. But if while you're playing sports and the adrenaline rush and all that stuff, that's all high vibration. For me, it's painting. I love painting. I just made like this whole thing and I paint and that reaches a higher vibration. So anytime you want to reach a high vibration and you're doing that, you'll notice your body, your hairs go up on your body and you forget. This is the key one. You lose concept of time. When you lose concept of time because you're doing something that you're passionate about, whether it's singing, dancing, playing sports, painting, drawing, doing your arts and crafts, playing with your children, playing with petting your dogs and cats and your animals, all that stuff that you lose concept of time, your consciousness is in the energy field. Okay? Not watching TikTok videos. That is not high vibration, actually. It's not. Even if you are, it's not actually high vibration. Unless you're cracking up on every video, maybe, if you're laughing on every single video. Okay? So, so that is all high vibration. And when you disconnect, this is really good for going back to the now and doing body healing. Okay? So if you're somebody that is working to heal parts of your body that you need to heal that are really big, like chronic illnesses and things like that, that's the vibration that you have to get onto but it's not just to manifest, by the way. I'll explain it in a second. So you guys got that? Then there's other vibrations in between. Okay, there's neutral. So all the vibration, I'll give you an example. People go, what the hell is a vibration? Just think about music. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. So think do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Ti is Like doing Om chanting, when you're chanting Om, the high vibration, like very, very high, you'll notice that when you're doing meditations, you'll feel that. You'll feel like, you're going to feel this. When you're laughing and you're dancing, it's like you feel that vibration, right? Your focus, mindset, and posture. What do you mean? What do you mean by the question? Doa deer, female deer. I know, I was just thinking that too. Now, if you guys know music, do you think that do is negative? When you go ding and you press do, do is not negative. Do is not, it's low vibration, but you're like, do, oh, it's dark, it's bad. Don't ever go do, re, mi. Those three that are very low vibration, those are bad. Don't go in the low vibration. That is total BS. For anybody who's telling you to always be in high vibration, it's like you all day have to be singing. I have to tell you, at the end of the day, you'll crash and get a headache. All right? Okay? So, do also heals. Do heals. So the two highest and lowest vibrations heal. So when you are in this high frequency vibration, you are letting go and releasing your consciousness. Do you know that low vibration, being negative, crying and getting angry heals? It heals. What else is low vibration? Nature. If you walk on the earth and you ground yourself. High vibration is an energetic beyond ourselves, things that we don't understand. And the reason I wanted to show you guys is when you light incense and you could see the smoke twirling around. Have you ever lit an incense and you could see that's happening all around me right now, all around you right now? Everything is twirling around, but we don't see it unless we look at the incense, because the incense smoke is dense, right? So remember, so it is okay to cry often. Well, that's the thing. It's the balance, right? It's the balance between the high and the low. So if you are always high vibration, continuously high vibration, you are going to reject anybody that's in the low vibration. You're going to get away from them. You're going to say, I can't handle the negative people. I can't handle any low vibration, when in fact, it's not true. It's you can handle it in yourself. Okay? So there's no way of handling it in yourself. Therefore, you cannot handle it in others. So you want no negative people. But any of you guys, if I asked you, if you had a good cry, and you know that saying, a good cry, and then the next day you're like, oh man, I felt good. A good cry, not a desperate, oh my God, a good cry. Crying is healing. Crying is like the rain. Like some people love the rain, but you know when it's gloomy outside, like think about it that way. High vibration, think about it like the sun, sunny days, beautiful sunny days. And the low vibration is rainy, gloomy days. In nature, we have both. The human experience has do and ti. We are all positive and negative. The issue is that some people try to completely be too positive and some people are too negative. So if you live in the do, you become depressed because you are only living in the darkness and you need your vitamin D. But if you're only living in the sun, you're going to get burned. So the level, that's what I talk about. So the frequency levels that we're in, the highs and the lows, both are healing if we learn the balance of how to stay in both. So when you're on a high vibration, and you're feeling the high vibration, it's wonderful. It's euphoric. You're with your friends, you guys are laughing, everything is great, and you're in this high vibration, and you're healing. You don't even know that your body is working on healing. And when you feel sad, okay, now imagine this. I'll give you a different example. If you're on the dough and you're sad, and you shame yourself and tell yourself, stop being sad and angry, you need to be on high vibration. You are now on the low vibration, and you're punching yourself. And you're shaming yourself to not go higher. You can't heal. That's why a lot of us only heal on high vibrations. That's why a lot of people that you see go, no, you cannot heal on low vibration. You have to heal on a high vibration. No, it's because when you're on a high vibration, you're giving yourself love. When you're on a low vibration, you can also give yourself love. But if you don't, love heals. Love heals. And anybody who meditates, by the way, anybody who does deep meditations on this life knows what I'm talking about. When you are in a deep meditation, you start to cry. And you cry from love. And you're like, oh my God. And your heart is like, oh my God. And you just love everyone. And I did this crazy meditation this morning, and there was a big, crazy windstorm outside, and I looked outside, and I was so happy and grateful to have a warm bed and to be in my bed, and I hear the wind, and I started to cry out of gratitude, a heart explosion. See, everybody knows. But why can't you feel that when you're sad? You know you can feel that when you're sad. If you love yourself and give yourself love when you're sick and when you're sad. And you say to yourself like, no, it's okay. Let myself, and you were angry. If you were angry, now the thing is, this is the issue. If you are too much high vibration, and this is shadow work 101, if you stay in high vibration all the time, okay? You are somebody that got rid of all your negative friends. Now, remember, when I say negative, I don't mean like abusive. That's another story, okay? When I say negative, I mean your friends that get angry sometimes, and your friends that trigger you or get sad or kind of down sometimes. Those people that you kind of love, but you have to get rid of them because they're bringing you down. What you're doing is trying to be in high vibration all the time. So you're in high vibration, you're blocking the healing. You will not heal on the high vibration because you're blocking out love. You're blocking out all the love of people. And then what happens to people who, I don't know, I almost want to make a guess. What do you think happens to people who are always on high vibration if something bad happens? Okay, let's say you got rid of all your friends that were toxic and vibration, all that, okay? You are eating super clean. You're super healthy all the time. You meditate. You do all the stuff. You do the law of attraction. You're constantly high vibration. What's going to happen, let's say, if somebody passes away in your life or somebody comes into your bubble and triggers you? What do you think? Because you're not in balance with the low and you're not accepting it. Have you ever seen a high vibration? Listen, I knew people that lived here. They get angry. They get aggressive. Like, fuck it. They will throw things. They completely lose it. They crash. They break. And what happens is the reason they do this is because there's no balance. There's no acceptance. So what you did is you just suppressed. It's coming through your pores. You need to cry. You need to get angry. Imagine if every time a baby cried, you took the baby and you're like, shh, don't cry. Don't get angry. You see a little baby? I love when they do that. I just saw a newborn like not long ago and they were crying. They go with their hands and they get really angry if their needs are not met or whatever, right? If their needs are not met. So sometimes we get angry when our needs are not met. So if you got angry recently because your needs were not met, you're being human. And you wouldn't get angry at a baby and say, no, I'm cutting you out of my life. So this is what the vibration does. So in order to be in high vibration, I told you guys, if I'm going to post this live on YouTube, I'll try my best to post it on YouTube and I explain to you the high vibration. Now, how to be on low vibration is cry. And you can get angry. You can get upset. Okay? But if you're always angry and you're always crying and you're always upset, that means you're always on this vibration and you haven't found that balance of, there's a lot of vibrations in between. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. There's a lot in between that you can, and guess what? Like, picture it, instead of picturing it like this, you can even picture it like this and just flow through both. Just flow through both. Do you know what I mean? I was always crying as a baby, so my needs were not met. That could be. And maybe sometimes our parents don't understand our needs. Could have been that maybe you were sick and you had indigestion. There's a lot. Listen, my daughter used to cry all the time until I found out she had indigestion and I changed her milk and her stuff like that. And then she was okay because I tried my best to meet her needs, right? Frustration is difficult. So by the way, so I'll tell you how to be on low vibration in a healthy way. So how to be on high vibration in a healthy way is you can meditate, you can laugh, sing, dance, play sports, draw, paint, do something artsy, do something that ignites your soul. Like, do that for yourself, okay? And be on the high vibration and release the energy. And if you're daydreaming, stay there. Like, if you find yourself kind of daydreaming and during the day, just stay there. Stay in the moment. That's a healthy way. And then what you do with the low vibration is maybe the next day you can have 2-3 days of very high vibration and you're feeling good, right? You're feeling everything's good. And then you get sick because apparently everybody's getting COVID now, this variant thing. Everybody I know is sick, okay? Then they get sick. You get sick. And that's it. And you just, it's another vibration. It's not a bad vibration. It's just another vibration. So what does it mean? Do you remember what I said? You heal on the high vibration and you heal on the low. So the reason you're getting sick is you're in the process of healing. And you're healing stuff. My kidney disease was a gift to teach me how to heal certain emotions. And I always say that. So when you're here, your body's telling you, well, now you're on a vibration that you need to rest. And your human body right now is sick. Your consciousness is not sick. Your consciousness is still floating around in all the vibrations. Are you going to shame yourself and get angry at yourself through your sickness? And sickness, when I say sickness, I mean emotional, spiritual, and physical. Are you going to shame yourself in your sickness? Are you going to deny yourself or suppress it or get angry or pretend that you don't have? No. Do you know how many people I know say, no, I'm not getting sick. I'm not getting sick. And they load up on stuff instead of being like, oh, it's just another vibration. I'm going to heal now. So now you go on the low vibration and you're healing on the low vibration. It's a time to rest. And think of it as the weather. And like I said in my live yesterday I was on Facebook Live, I talked about people saying how some people are bears during the winter and some people are deer. Some people during the winter like to hibernate and deer. Some people like to frolic and play in the snow and just run around. Okay? Some people like to do that. Some people like to hibernate. But whether you're a bear or a deer, big deal. Just be that thing. Just be. And the weather comes and goes. And it's a process every day. And I have to tell you something. And I think I might lose some followers on the live when I say this. But I really have to say this. Oh my God, I forgot. Hold on. I took a sip of my water and then I went, oh no. What was I going to say? The bears. Oh my God, I totally forgot. I've been wanting to say this all day on the live. Man, I don't remember. It's going to come back. It's going to come back to me. Oh man, I totally forgot. I'm not meant to say it. That is really funny. I completely forgot what I was going to say. And I know it's going to trigger people, but I don't remember what it is. Maybe I'm not meant to say it. Maybe I'm not meant to trigger people today. So I know that people don't agree sometimes with what I say, because I know a lot of people are like, no, you have to only live in a high vibration and you have to do this. And it's okay. It'll come back to me. It'll come back to me, because I know I was supposed to say something that, and I don't remember. My brain today, since I had a headache, my brain's been foggy. So what I was saying before is the one day good, and then you have a couple of days that are bad. Oh yes, I remember what I was going to say. So you know how there's a shift in the world? A shift in consciousness? Anybody know about this? Okay? There's a shift happening. And people are waiting for something. Everybody is waiting. It's like, oh, something's going to happen. And they're putting up their expectations. A shift in consciousness doesn't mean that something is going to happen. Every few years, we're like, the world's going to end. 2000. In 2000, the world's going to end. Something's going to happen. In 2012, the Mayan calendar starts. Something's going to happen. Every few years, we always say something's going to happen. There is a massive shift in consciousness right now. Massive shift. Like the whole world, the organized people are leaving religions, but you know what they're doing? They're leaving religions, but they're following other people. They're leaving religion, but they're following a spiritual leader who's now saying, take your crystal, hold it. Like, listen, I'm super obsessed with crystals, but they're telling us, take your crystal, hold it. And and you know what? Something's about to happen. Do you feel it? You guys feel it? Do you know how many influencers I see are saying, oh, something's going down? Do you guys feel it? It's about to. Just wait. It's this year. And then 1 year passes. And then again, this year, now it's 2022. It's happening. I want you guys to know how dangerous that is. Because that is putting up a lot. Oh, I like that. Not organized, trusting yourself. Jamie Bailey, if you're not already doing TikToks and videos, you got to do them, and you got to say that in your videos. That is by far the thing. That's how I was going to conclude my story is follow people who tell you to follow you. Follow yourselves. Stop following other people of what they're saying. If you don't resonate with what I'm saying, fuck Tanya. Who cares what she's saying? Okay? Everybody has it in them. If you are following someone right now, depending on they're going to give you the answer of what you should do with your life, you have it in you. Which leads back to my next thing I wanted to say is the download. And my friend was like, what is this download thing that everybody, this one person keeps talking about download. This is one that I stopped following because it was always like download. And I know their family. I went to school with their family, okay? And a very big influencer keeps talking about downloads and I can't handle because I'm like, we all get them. We all. Access to consciousness. We all have it. We all have it, guys. So if you want to download, go sit on your couch in your bed or make yourself a cozy little and sit down. Okay? And it's not meditate to quiet your mind. You'll give yourself the answers. And I'm telling you guys, I am telling you out of experience, I am somebody who used to overthink and self-sabotage and depressed, suicidal, chronic illness. Like I went through, like I had a little hamster that was like all day long in my head. I would get these feelings, these gut feelings in my stomach that now I know were not gut feelings. They were anxiety. I was like, oh, it's my gut feeling. I shouldn't go there. That was fear. So all this stuff is for ourselves. I think downloads might just be our higher or future selves. It could be, but nobody knows what they are. Nobody knows what these downloads are, but everybody has them. And I'm telling you guys, when you start to sit with yourself quietly, and if you don't want to meditate, I'm gonna tell you something. So I have a friend that doesn't meditate. She says she doesn't want to. She can't. She's very, very, very spiritual, into all this stuff, but she doesn't meditate. I'm going to tell you exactly what downloads are. She will sit in nature. She goes outside and sits or takes walks. She takes walks every day and she looks at the trees and everything, and that's her meditation. That's how she does it. And she gets downloads during that time. And what downloads are information. Okay? And I'm telling you this. Have you ever had an aha moment? You know the aha moment? But it comes from you. So if somebody says something and you go, yes, but it's coming from your own brain or soul or spirit. Do you know how many times I've sat there and I'm like just meditating, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I just get the answer. You get the answer. And do you know how the downloads work? Let me explain it to you. I'll tell you how when I first started, I didn't know they were downloads. At first I was like, wow, I feel like I'm becoming smarter. That's kind of, at first you're going to be like, wow, I'm really like perceptive on things. My intuition is like bang on. Like, this is pretty cool. Like, you're going to start getting, that's how it starts. So you start like, kind of like getting these little thoughts that come in your mind. Like, let's say you broke up with someone or somebody or something, or you're in a relationship. You don't know if it's going to work. And all of a sudden you sit with yourself and you'll know. You'll just know. When we do downloads, we limit ourselves, isn't it? What do you mean you limit yourself? No, actually, it's total opposite. Unless I'm misunderstanding your question. Oh my God, I just found a needle in my thing. That's not good. All right. So you just get these, it's like you don't have to go and ask people. Now, it's great to talk to friends, therapists, coach, to get feedback online. I love TikTok videos and I get all these great ideas, and it's so great to go outside and get something outside of yourself. You got your nails done, your hair to get a nice haircut. You get all this inspired thought. I love that. Art by Willison. Okay, inspired thought. That's how it starts. An inspired thought. If you have an inspired thought, that's what happens. Now, the more you sit with yourself and meditate, it will go from inspired thoughts to full-blown download. As if, the reason they call it a download, it's like you take a USB, you stick it in your computer, and you got all this information. And I'll give you guys something that I got a download from, and I've never read it in a book. I never got anything, and I was like, whoa, I've been wanting this answer, and it came to me for myself, and it like, I was so freaked out because I've never even heard this before. So it starts with an intuition. Yeah, it starts with that. Your intuition gets stronger. And then it goes from intuition to full-blown downloads. So I was sitting there and I was meditating, and it's been like years and years, and I was getting some information, some stuff, and I was seeing images. And that's why also it's kind of download. I say my meditations, I call them channeled. It's because I could see, just somebody asked me last week, how do I know what to say? I see what I'm about to tell you guys. It comes into my mind before I say it. So let's say I'm saying something and it just, all of a sudden I know what to say because I see it in my mind and then I say it. The download that I got was my whole life, I never understood why the hell we had memories. I used to hate, not anymore. I used to hate memories. Because I have a lot of trauma memories. A lot. PTSD, traumatic memories. And I was like, I wish my brain would hide them somewhere in my head. That I didn't even have to go back into the past and think of these really fucked up things that happened to me. I wish I didn't have memories. Why the hell do we have memories? So for most of my life, I used to say that. Why do we have memories? Well, I sat down there and I did my meditation like I always did. And within a minute, less than a minute, it's like I opened my eyes and I was like, oh, yes! And I love downloads because every time I get a download, I go, yes! I don't know why I do this. Maybe I'm talking to my higher self. I don't know. But I always go, oh my God, yes. Oh my God. Have you ever done that, by the way? You know, even when you're not meditating, you could be driving and you go, oh my God, yes. Because you had a thought to yourself and then it just was clear. It's kind of like a download. But imagine you get all this information, and I got all this information of why we have memories, what happens in our mind. And I saw it. It was almost like I was watching a movie of what memories are for. Why do we have them? How do we take those to heal? Like everything was just within a minute. It was like a download and I just knew. So, but that's for me. But guess what? I can take my download and share it with you guys. And then that could help you. So it's nice to share each other's downloads. So do you guys understand a bit? Or is there any other questions? That happens often to me. For the last time, aha moments. I'm on a soul healing journey. That's awesome. Yeah, ta-da. That kind of sounds like channeling. I guess. I don't know what that is. I could see sometimes what's going on before it goes. I get a vision. That's crazy. That's what I mean. So sometimes when I do really deep meditations, like this morning, I did a deep meditation and I got up and I went about my day. And then all of a sudden, right away, I thought, oh, I got to call my friend. I didn't call her. And all of a sudden, I grabbed my phone like this. And she was calling me. And I was like, what the? We haven't talked in like 3 weeks. And I went, hello? And I was like, so today has been very aligned with that. And it starts happening more and more. It's really cool. I think I get songs stuck in my head and I feel like I'm getting a message from my spirits. Could be, too. Did you do specific meditations for healing? I did a lot, but mostly Joe Dispenza. The Joe Dispenza ones on YouTube. I download them. Maybe I should not be saying that. But you can go on Joe Dispenza website and get them. I got them, but I use those mostly. Or sometimes just quiet ones, quiet meditations. That happens to me a lot. I will have moments where something happens and I want to know what it means. But I usually won't till later. Yeah, that's it. But the more you get centered with yourself, I just want to know we all have it. We all have it. We all have the visions. Something Canadian. No, we were all, by the way, where I live, we all want to move away. All of us. Yeah, anyway, so that's for another live. It's for another live. It's a little crazy over here. Like in the whole world, we're one of the most craziest places right now. So, you guys want to do a little meditation? Or do you guys have any questions concerning the frequencies? Oh, there's one last thing I can say about frequency. I get the random song. There's a song that never ends. Oh God, don't say it. Now it's going to be stuck in my head. I was getting that song on TikTok there. Anyway, I'm not going to sing it because then it's going to be... I keep seeing my ex's name everywhere. Well, listen. So, by the way, there's also the law of attraction. When I broke up with my ex, I remember one year I was so stuck on forgetting him. I suppressed it. What you resist persists. So I didn't want to think about it. So I would not let myself think about him at all. And his name was everywhere. Like car dealership, this, that. I was like, ah! Like I kept seeing his name. And that's the law of attraction. What you're doing is that what you're resisting is persisting. That's not, some people will be like, oh my God, I saw signs. You have to understand there's synchronicities and then there's law of attraction. And it's kind of the same thing. It's kind of the same thing in a way, if you guys understand what I'm saying. So none of us know. I could tell you, hey, no, that's not law of attraction. That's synchronicity. That's not, none of us know. There's no proof out there that is saying, yeah, for sure, it's this, for sure, it's that. A place, hold on, I can't. Does that make sense? I always have a specific place. Oh, I didn't see that. I don't understand the question, actually. Sorry. Can I find self-love with meditation? Oh, yes, you can. Big time. But then he called me at 2 a.m. on New Year's Eve. That's, again, it could be manifesting, law of attraction, or it could just be your vibe sensing other people's vibes, right? How do you know personally? I think we all know within ourselves. You know what I think it is? Whatever something means to you is real to you. If I believe that I manifested, like let's say I believe that I see 111 everywhere because my angels are around me, then that's true for me. If I think that 111 is just an accident, I just see it randomly, then that's true for me. If I think 111 is I'm aligned with the universe, that's true for me. If I think 111 is law of attraction because all I keep thinking about is numbers and I happen to look all the time because I'm doing the law of attraction, then that's true for me. So I realize whatever we truly believe to our core is our reality. All the time, all the time. Sorry guys, I don't go do it. I know I tell people I'll do like 2 lives. Like I'll do the... Okay, so let's do a meditation, guys. We're going to do a meditation on vibrations. And by the way, that's what I want to say before, vibrations and frequencies. If you are around someone that you don't like their vibration, a part of you is on the same vibration. And it's hard to understand and accept, but you cannot be you cannot be on the same vibration that somebody is on. A part of you, it could be like tiny, like I said yesterday, in your pinky toenail. But if there's something about you that you're in people's vibration, it's because a part of you is vibrating in the similar frequency. Okay. So people, if you're somebody that wants, you're like, hey, I want to be a little bit higher vibration, but then you're like, oh, I'm around all these low vibration. What you see in the world is with you. But what I noticed about myself is I'm around every vibration. Everybody's vibration all the time. I will meet people that can be really mean and rude and things like that. And then I'll meet people that are so sweet and so nice. And then everything is, and I realize that I don't take it now like, oh, I have to be on a high vibration, I have to be on a low. It just is what it is, because it's the human experience. Like, we judge what people are. We judge negative people. And I understand, listen, I've been around people who are very like, oh my God, life sucks. Why is that? And you're like if you're somebody that's fairly optimistic and you're around somebody that's always like, oh my God, like, or criticizing people or judging people, what you can do in that moment, by the way, especially if you're an empath and you notice that it's affecting you around you, instead of cutting those people off, you can set boundaries. You can set boundaries with people that are like rude or mean or depressed or down, or you can set boundaries with people and say, listen, I know you're going through something hard right now, but I'm not in the ability to feel that right now. Do you need me? Like, do you need to talk to someone? I'll talk to you for like 10 minutes, but I'm very affected by this. So can we set boundaries? That's all it is. You don't have to cut people out of your life. Listen, sometimes you have to cut people out of your life, right? Yeah, you tried that, it backfired. Well, it depends how you say it. Remember, I have a close friend that's a judgy McJudgerson. Yeah, so it depends how you say it, okay? You can say, so I had, like, if you have somebody, listen, I'll give you a trick, okay? If you guys have people that are continuously talking bad about someone, let's say you have a friend and you love them and you care about them, or somebody in your family, and they continuously talking bad about other people. But a part of you loves them, or cares for them. And you're like, I don't want to just cut them off. You can if you want. You want to cut them off, you cut them off. But if you don't want to, this is, now you can go internally and be like, what do I want to do with this? So what you can try to do is, I know, and it works, this works, is drastically change the subject. Drastically change the subject. Like far change. And you could do it at work too. You can totally do it at work. You just drastically. So I'm just letting you know, if somebody is in a very like criticizing state, okay? And you know why I know this? Do you know why? Because I used to be the criticizer. I used to be the judgy McJudgerson. Big time. I was hurt people. Like in my late teens, like maybe 19, 20, before I had my daughter. Man, did I criticize. Like I just watched judging shows, Judge Judy, like all those things. I was just like, when I would get triggered, I would criticize. And when people would change the subject on me, I got embarrassed. It was almost like a mirror in my face, a self-reflection mirror. And then my stomach would get really embarrassed. And I would stop talking because I realized, oh shit, what the fuck am I saying? I shouldn't have said that. And most people will want to do that. Most people that are talking bad, do you know that when you're gossiping about people, sometimes it's because they're trying to connect with you, and they think they can do that by gossiping because they have no friends maybe, or they're trying to connect with others. That was for me. I was trying to connect with others by gossiping about them. Bullshit. Now I understand all that stuff. But in my late teens, I didn't know that. And every time somebody changed the subject, you get embarrassed. So try it. Try it. I'm telling you, if somebody is judging, you're hanging around someone and they're like, oh my God, did you hear what happened there? No. You know that person? And you go, so do you want a cup of coffee? And they're like, yeah. And then you keep changing it. At one point, the person is going to get it. They're going to get it. I'm telling you. And if they don't get it, then you reevaluate the friendship. Okay? But drastically do something like completely like, so the weather, like, and they're going to notice that you're uncomfortable. You don't even have to say anything. She made me feel really bad and it escalated and we ended up crying. Well, maybe that's not, I don't know the exact scenario, but sometimes when you cry with your friend and you argue, it's kind of a healing moment, right? I don't know. Yeah, I'm telling you, James, you're going to, like, it's cool. Because sometimes we get wrapped up in the gossip and we don't want to, right? It's at a point where most are ignoring her now. I could tell she noticed. Well, that's good then. In a way, it's like, listen, everybody has their own journey. I had my own journey, guys. The reason that I tell a lot of you guys these things is not because it's like, oh yeah, the knowledge that I've learned. No, I actually went through a lot of, everything I talk about, I've gone through. And I don't talk about it if I don't have a solution for it. Like, I'm still working on the boundaries. I'm getting really good at boundaries. But everything I talk about is things that I've done in my own life, or I've been doing to other people, or they did to me. Okay? So just side note. Okay, let's start this meditation. We're 15 minutes late on the meditation. What kind of meditation should we do? What do you guys want to do? Should we do frequency meditation? That would be cool. Like high frequency and low frequency. Oh, that's a whole, Palgerian, that's a whole other conversation for another live. But I will talk, actually, I do want to talk about narcissists. I think in my next live, I'm going to do story time. Because I have some crazy stories, that came up in my mind today. And I was like, oh man. So maybe I can help somebody who's dealing with narcissist. Okay, so we'll do frequency meditation. Actually, I think I have one here. Oh, I'm going to have to do different. Hold on. These are not, I'm not allowed to play these. Give me a second. Meditation that I'm allowed to use. I'll try to get a frequency meditation. There you go.
All the therapy, acupuncture, self-help books in the world can't help you if you've got...
Yeah, so Tim, let's hope you feel good with this. We'll do some frequency. So we're going to start, actually we're going to start with the high frequency. And then I'm going to switch to the low frequency. No, hold on, it's not working. Okay, we're going to start with the low frequency. Go with the flow. So, oh, Dimitra, we just talked about it for 2 hours. But I'm going to be uploading, for those, I forget to tell this all the time, for those who are not following me on YouTube, I don't know what's going on with my YouTube. It's totally flopping. It's not working at all. So I'm not really posting anymore on YouTube much. Energy vampires and narcissists, the same people. No, but they can be, but no. Hold on a second. I'm going to pause this for the music. Yeah, so if you're not following me on YouTube, I'm not going to post as much on YouTube because I was realizing I put a lot of energy onto my YouTube and it's not really working out. So I'm still going to post, but just less. And I'm only posting my lives. So I'm not making videos forever. So on this live, if you just missed it, no, I'm not giving up. I'm just redirecting. So what I'm doing is this live, if you missed it, we're talking about all different frequencies, what you can achieve with high frequencies, what you can achieve with low frequencies, and everywhere in between. So we're going to do a frequency meditation, and we're going to start off with low frequency. Okay? And the low frequency, actually, I don't want to start off with the low frequency. No, I'm going to start off with a high frequency. I'm trying to look for them here. It says raise your vibration here. Yeah. So we're going to start off with raising our frequency. And then we're going to lower our frequency. And the reason we're going to lower the frequency after is because we're going to ground low frequency. Like if you are too, you know how life just grounds you sometimes? If you are too go, high vibration, you get sick or something happens because the world we live in has all frequencies. So the world, if you do not balance your own frequencies, life will balance it for you because we live on Earth and Earth is all highs and lows and everything. Okay. So what we're going to do now is heighten our frequency. We're going to go into the healing state of the body. And that high healing frequency state. We're going to get there. And then at the end of it, we're going to lower our frequency because it's very important to live on a low frequency as well, because the low frequency is grounding and you'll notice yourself losing. And then at the end, we'll kind of center ourselves. So when you open up your eyes, we're going to kind of balance it out. And you can do this at any time during the day, by the way. Okay. And don't shame yourself when you cry. Side note. So we're going to start with the high frequency. So for this meditation, I know sometimes on meditations I tell you guys to not sit up or like do whatever you want, be cozy. In this meditation, try to try to sit up, spine up, okay? And you'll understand when we do the meditation. So usually healing meditations, a lot have to do with the spine upright because we're raising our frequencies, okay? We're raising, and you're going to feel like a flutter in your body. You guys, some of you guys know what we do. I've done this. It's pretty cool. It's fun. It's a fun, nice, light meditation. What else was I going to say? Yeah. Oh no. Guys, you're going to have to give me a minute. I have 1% battery. So the music is going to stop. I'm just going to get my charger. All right? Give me a second. That is really funny. Sorry, guys. And now I have to find my charger. Where did I put it? Oh, yeah. That's so funny. Okay, got the charger, guys. Thanks for sticking on here. And my phone did not die. We're good. And I'm in my PJs today. This is my meditation couch bed thing. It's where I meditate. Okay, hold on a second. All right. Sorry, guys, give me a second. Okay. Anybody guess what this is? It's not rose quartz. My cough is still there too. I'm feeling like so weak today. So what's going on? It's good. We need a good meditation. All right. Anybody know? Anybody know their crystals? Quick guess before we start. Howlite. Perfect. That was quick. First guess. Yes. Okay. You have the same style. Yeah, I have one that's this one that I've had from so long. So if you guys can get ready, like I have a whole bunch of crystals in here. It's my favorite one from when I was young. Anyway. All right, guys. Okay, she's back. Everybody in our places. So if you can keep your spine straight for this meditation, and if you can, it's up to you. If you feel like healing, if you just want to like be in the vibe of the meditation, just relax your arms, your hands, whatever. If you're in pain, physically, emotionally, of some sort, excuse me, I would highly suggest you put your palms up. So you sit down and your palms are facing like on yourself, your palms are up. And the reason I do this is because your hands are used for everything receptive for the energy in your hands. And you'll notice how cool it is. If you've never done a meditation, you'll feel the tingling. It's kind of cool. All right? If ever you guys get distracted with something happening around you, the important thing here is not to get upset at whatever is happening around you. Remember, life happens. Kids, noises, traffic, even on my end, things can happen, animals. And we're now going to work on the vibrations and work on the acceptance of everything. Accepting all vibrations, accepting everything in life, and losing the irritation and the expectations. Because expectation throughout meditation should be released. A true meditation has no expectations. Close your eyes. Bring your awareness to your feet. Feel your feet. And feel the energy going up your feet, up your legs to your knees, up your knees all the way to your hips and to the base of your spine. Now feel the energy going up your body, up your stomach, up your back. And it's possible that you may feel a little stressed or anxious. Just slow your breath. Bring it higher up to your chest. Feel the energy in your hands and feel them rising up your arms, up to your shoulders and your neck. Feel the energy going into your jaw, your ears, your cheeks, your nose, all the way up to the top of your head, past your eyes and your mind. Now again, bring your awareness to the base of your spine. Slow your breath. Deep breath in. Expand your stomach. And exhale. Another deep, slow breath in. Expand your stomach and exhale. Now what we're going to do now is a little bit of rapid breathing with your nose. If you're familiar, you can try it from yoga. It's you breathe in and out very fast through your nose. And as you breathe fast and quickly, you feel your chest going up and down. Almost your shoulders going up and down. Now bring your breath back to normal. We're going to try this again. Do some rapid breathing, in and out. And bring your shoulders up and down while you do the breathing. Now relax your breath. Now we're going to try again, this time on your own. Keep doing it. Now take a deep breath in. Expand your chest. And as you exhale, bring the energy back to the base of the spine. Now we're going to do an exercise here, and we're going to squeeze the base of our spine. Just squeeze it gently. Squeeze more in the back. And release. Try again, squeeze the base of your spine. Remember, it's the base of your spine in the back. Squeeze it. And release. One more time, do it on your own. Now we're going to work together on raising our frequency. When I tell you, I'm going to tell you to take a deep breath in. You're going to squeeze the base of your spine, and you're going to feel the breath rising from the base of your spine all the way to the top of your head. So you're going to feel it going through your spine all the way up, up, up to the top of your head. Get ready. Take a deep breath in, squeeze the base of your spine, and as you inhale, feel the breath going up your spine all the way up. Hold it and release. Let's try this again. Get ready. Squeeze the base of your spine. Bring your inhale up your spine all the way to the top of your head. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, and release. Bring your breath back to normal. Now get ready to try it again. Take a deep breath in, squeeze the base of your spine. Feel the breath going up your spine all the way up to the tip of your head. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, and relax. Now this last time, do it on your own. Now keep your awareness on the space at the top of your head. Remember to relax your jaw, your neck, and your shoulders. But keep your awareness right above your head. Now bring your awareness to your body, your hands, your heart, and still the top of your head. Feel the energy in your hands, in your heart, and your head. Circulating all around you. Slowly, slightly, elevate your head just a little with your eyes closed. And now, bring your awareness to the space between your eyes. We're going to stay in the silence for just a moment and let the energy of the universe connect with your consciousness. Now we're going to stay in the silence. You may find yourself thinking, just stay with your body. Stay with it now. Stay in the silence. Now bring your awareness to the top of your head. Relax the top of your head, your eyes. We're going to lower our frequency and ground ourselves. Bring your energy down your eyes, your cheeks, your jaw, your neck, your shoulders. Feel the energy going down your spine. Take a deep breath in, expand your chest. Relax your shoulders, your arms. Feel the energy going down your body, down your chest and your back, all the way down to the base of your spine. And keep your focus on your hips, on your spine. Feel yourself getting heavier and heavier. Feel the energy going down to your knees and your feet. Feel the energy in your hands. Now in this frequency, we're grounding ourselves and we're finding that self-love. There could be things happening in your life right now that you seem to have no control over. It's okay. You may have emotions that you don't want. Let's focus on accepting them. If you're feeling hopeless or some days just lost, stuck, it's okay. You deserve love on those days. You deserve love today. And I want you to imagine yourself in the middle of nature, in a forest with trees. But it's a bright forest and you can see all around you. What do you see? There are parts of yourself that you may not like, emotions and thoughts. They're just part of the human experience. And those parts deserve love. Now bring the awareness to your hands. Feel all the energy going in your hands. Feel that energy building up. Now take both hands and place them on your heart. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Be with you in this moment. You deserve that love and attention. Slowly place your hands on the ground. Feel the ground below you. What do you feel? Now, things are going to happen all around you all the time. In this journey on earth, as above, so below. It's not about what happens to us. It's about how we respond. How we respond to ourselves. And it should always be with love. So right now, if there's anything preventing you from giving you that love, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, I want you to release all what's inside of you that is preventing you from giving yourself that love, that unconditional love. Imagine it coming out. Every exhale you take, imagine that dark smoke coming out of your mouth. And as you inhale this bright white light that's filled with your love. Now slowly bring your awareness back to your body. Move your head very slowly. Your hands, your legs, and your feet. I want you to bring your head downwards, and as you open your eyes, look at the ground beneath you. And stay focused, as if you're daydreaming. And when you're ready, take a deep breath and bring your awareness back to the now. How did you guys feel? Put some lower tones on for a minute. There we go. Okay, what magic did you put in that one? There's no magic. You know what it is, guys? You know you can do this anytime to yourself. If you take those, you can do this anytime. If you're at work and you just be like, oh, I need to raise my frequency a lot, or I need to lower my frequency. Maybe you're too hyper and you want to lower your frequency. You can do that too. But there's all different things that you can do. And then you squeeze, release. You can do all that stuff. The end was peaceful. So I'm going to be uploading this live to YouTube, and then I guess you can I'll tell you guys on the video of what you can fast forward to anytime you want to do this meditation. The ending was amazing. I'm so happy, you guys. So I saw somebody cried. Anybody had tears of release? What is it? There was this feeling of almost sand coming out the back of my shirt. That is so cool. I think I know what you mean. I actually know what you mean. It's like a tingling sensation, right? Oh, Pamela, I'm glad to hear that. I love this so much. Thank you, lovely Lydia. I didn't see it. Hold on. Yes. You're just listening? I have my daughter spying on me in the corner. Why was I seeing an eye zooming in and out when we were looking in between our eyes? Ooh, you were seeing your third eye. You're literally seeing it. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, thank you, lovey. Okay. Love you, Lilita. Do I got that? No, lovely Lilita. That's me that can't. Okay. By the way, drink water. Ground yourself, drink some water. Lovely lady, I can't even read properly. I'm like all like delusional. Your third eye is she awesome? I like opening my eyes and holding on to the peace like a daydream. Wow, that's nice. I love the music you used. Yeah, I just randomly, I picked one that said high frequency and one said low frequency. I was like, let's do this. Should we do the same thing to release anger? Yeah, so to release anger, the one thing that we do is for me, the biggest release of anger that I ever had in my life was to understand that I felt powerless. And when we hold on to anger, it's because we're holding on to the feeling of not having any power. Not like felt like somebody took our power away. And then we feel hopeless. So the extreme anger is feeling that. So instead of focusing on releasing anger, focus on regaining your power back in a healthy way. So sometimes we want to regain our power by yelling or cutting people off and then we stay with the anger. But instead, try ways to regain your power. And that's sometimes it's coming from a place, some people don't know it comes from a place of ego, but sometimes it's a healthy way, right? I've been learning chakras, so I tried to bring them up, focus on them while doing this. So, Angel Star, although it's fantastic that you're focusing on the chakras, which I used to do, but when you focus on the chakras, it's going to prevent you from feeling the ecstasy feeling. So the intention behind this meditation is no expectation. It's just to kind of clear out the mind. So if you're trying to focus, because I did that. I did it for like 4 months. I kept focusing on my chakras and my energy centers, and I was doing Joe Dispenza meditation. I was doing, Tony Robbins has the same breathing technique. Sadhguru, actually my boyfriend who, his father, he was very deep into the Hindu culture and everything, and he was doing these breathings, and my boyfriend was showing me, and he said the key is to actually not focus on the energy centers. It's just to focus on your breath. So it's a little trick for you that if ever you want to do it again and do the squeezing and the breath, just focus on your breath. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of just releasing of what we know. Because listen, I wasted 4 months doing this over and over, and I'm like, it's not working. I don't feel like, somebody said they feel sand in their spine. I describe it as I feel like butterflies fluttering in my spine. I feel it now, but I wasn't feeling it before because I kept focusing too much on the names and the colors of the energy and the chakras and all that stuff. And in the end, it's not that, right? Focus on breath. Exactly. Because just focus on what's real. You learned about chakras, right? You learned about all sorts of stuff. But what is real right now is breath, heartbeat, skin, energy, like what you can feel right now, right? Oh my God, I thought of butterflies when we're in the forest. Oh, that's wonderful. That's actually something that comes up for a lot of people, the butterflies. And sometimes, listen, I don't know if this is true, but people say when you get butterflies in your visions, sometimes it could mean somebody that's passed. Some people believe that. I don't know if it's true, but they believe somebody that's passed that's kind of trying to reach you. I don't know. Actually, spiritual meditation, you focus on eye center without stressing, breathe one step lower. Well, there's a lot of different ways to meditate. Like so far, I can't even count the amount of different meditations that there are in the world. So whatever works for you is best, right? Can you give tips on how to make the mind see nothing? Nobody to enter the quantum. So I'm assuming, Rama, that you listen to Joe Dispenza. Nobody, no thing in space. The only thing I can tell you, you guys are going to laugh at me. I'm totally taking you with me for a second. Look at this. Hold on a second. Okay. You're going to see my thing. Oh, actually, I'm not taking you with me. Give me a second. You're going to laugh. This is a trick for anybody who doesn't know what they want to see. They don't want to see anything. You want to see nothing and you want to enter the quantum field. This works for me. You can try putting your two palms on your eyes while you meditate and relaxing your hands. And you do this. So doing that, you'll notice you'll enter more of a quantum field, kind of like you'll start seeing things a lot faster. But sometimes when I'm meditating, I don't want to do this. So this is my, look at this, guys. Look at this. It comes off. You can get it on Amazon. Okay, this thing. I love it. I meditate with it all the time. Like this. And it covers completely. And then it's so funny because after I meditate, I walk around like this and I forget it's on my head. And then my boyfriend and my daughter's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, what? And they're like, what's on your head? I'm like, ski goggles. You guys don't even know, man. This is so cool. But before you invest in this, well, invest. It's not expensive. But before you buy it, try doing it first with your hands. And you'll notice that you'll see the darkness and you'll see things. Everybody can see that. Now I got full of stuff in my eyes. Yeah. Does that one have Bluetooth? No. Listen, that's my own feeling. I feel like, listen, it's a long story, but I used to make orgonite, and there's a lot of cell reception, and Bluetooth takes a lot of energy. So I feel like when I'm meditating, I want to focus on my energy, and I don't want energy of something close to my head. You know what I mean? Anyway, it's just my own feeling. Hold on, somebody was saying something. You used to do that as a kid? Okay, I'm not reading things on time. No, both palms like this. Do this. Do it now. You'll see. Because we just did, whoever did the meditation, you want to try putting your palms over your... It's so cool. Right away, it's so cool. And by the way, you know what? I'm going to do it again. I'm going to actually put... Do you remember Wilo and I told Wilo about it and she watched it right away. There's a video on Gaia that I can maybe give you for free. I'm going to see if I can offer it for free. And they show you, this is why I got this, but I didn't do it consistently enough, that there are children around the world that see with blindfolds. Like, they don't see exactly the way it is, but they see, like, you know, in the Matrix, you guys see the Matrix? And when Neo sees everything, but like he can see everything, but everything is like numbers, kind of like these kids can see this. Thousands of kids all around the world, since they're little, they get blindfold. And you saw that episode, so I might offer for those who want to see it. Doorways, paths? I think, I forgot. Did you see the new one? Oh, there's a new one? I didn't even see the new one. While you're ahead of me. I didn't even see. So because I work with Gaia, I'm going to just check on if I can give it to you guys for free. So for those who want to see it, there's a whole series, but there is one of those shows that they show these children. Hi, Cookies. You always come at the last time when I'm about to log off. Every time I was about to log off, I'm like, it's 10 o'clock here. It's late. But I miss you, Cookies. Yes, they see doorway, walls, paths. Exactly. And they're rollerblading. These kids are rollerblading with blindfolds. Like full blown, they could see everything. The Last Mimsy. Oh, yes, I remember that movie. I would watch that again. That's a good movie. It's Organite. Organite works with the orgone energy. So it basically reduces the harmful effects of radiation. I have them all around my house, but I don't have them now here, which was weird because it's my meditation place. But how do we unlock this skill? I don't know. I tried to do it. I bought this, and for 1 week, every day, I would... I have to tell you guys, it was really funny. And my boyfriend is so logic. He's logic. Like he grounds me. And he comes upstairs, he goes, oh my God, what are you doing this time? What are you doing this time? I'm like, I'm trying to see. Here, this is me, okay? I'm trying to see. And I'm like, where are you? I can't see you. I go, stand there, hold on. I'm going like this. I'm like, I can't see shit. I tried every day. I tried every day for a week. And he's looking at me like, what are you doing again? What is this? No, I don't freak him out. Oh yeah, I still freak him out with the random things I say. He calls me a witch all the time because he's not into, although it's weird because his whole family, all his descendants. Do you know that my boyfriend, I just found this out. My boyfriend's grandfather was one of the biggest shaman people. I don't know how to say that, what he was. I forgot what he said. In India. Like people would go to him to get healed. And I'm looking at him like, what happened? You don't even meditate. He's like, It fell off. Like we moved out of India and that's it. And I was like, and then I go, and then you find a girlfriend that's like tattooed with Om symbols. And yeah, he was, and his father, I've never met his father, he passed, but I was like, oh my gosh. He's saying, he goes, oh, my dad used to talk about what you talk about all the time. A sadhu, like a spiritual enlightened teacher. I don't know. I'll ask him and I'll tell you guys next time. I don't know the name of what he was like, oh yeah, my grandfather. And he showed me a picture and he used to go like, and I was like, oh my God. He's due for an awakening in the coming days, I predict. Well, listen, he's getting a lot of awakenings with me, let me tell you. Just being with me, he's like, oh my God, what is happening in the world? And he's so into it. He's just very, very more logic and grounding. But he's very awakened just because, you know, the shift, right? Even the people who weren't in the shift are forced shifting. All right. On that note, it's like 10 p.m. here. And I had a good time. I had a fun time today. And I'm going to do my best right now to try to upload this on YouTube like now as soon as I log off before. And yeah, that's it. So I'm going to upload this. So if you feel like it, please follow my YouTube because, you know, I'm trying to get something. I'm like struggling with the YouTube channel, but whatever. Okay, I love you guys. And yeah, what else? That's it. Thank you for being here. And I will see you. I'm on live on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Okay, so love you guys. Have a wonderful weekend. And I may randomly go live if I feel like it on either Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok again. Random here and there. Okay, love you. Have a nice night.